So the world of Anime Fighting Simulator has brought out a new skill, and of course you guys want to know the best way to level, and of course the best way to collect shards inside the game, because of course you can use these to grant yourself the bestest and the newest champions just like that. So if you need a video for that, then today's video is going to be perfect for you. So if you guys are ready, hit the like button down below, guys, subscribe if you're new, and let's get started. If you want to see more videos, be sure to hit subscribe and ding on the notification bell for more videos every single day. If you've done that, go comment down below #PinkArmy. Let's get this going and enjoy the video. Hey guys, what's good, SLAYER here? Welcome back to another video. It's day back at Roblox Anime Fighting Simulator for another video. Today, guys, we are a beautiful phoenix that is gonna destroy the world of Anime Fighting Simulator. Today, guys, I'm bringing you guys a tutorial on the newest skill, SLAYER, and of course I will show you guys the best way to train it, where to train it, and how to train it from level 0. So if you guys are ready, let's get this going. So what do you need for this method, for this training? Absolutely nothing. Of course, there's stuff that makes it more efficient, but you don't really need anything. There's nothing that is required for this, but of course stuff is useful. So the thing you are mainly looking for is giant AoE attacks with damage over time ticks. So dots, if you want to call them that way. Of course, there's a bunch of abilities that fit the criteria, and of course, there's a bunch of abilities that you maybe have or maybe not have. But I will recommend 2 powers, that one you can get and one you maybe have already. So the one you maybe have already is the one I'm going to be mainly showing today, and that's what I've been using, and that is going to be the Phoenix Fruit. Of course, if you don't have this, a really good one as well, which we're going to show off today, is going to be the Red and Purple Eyes Bloodline. That is from the newest fighting pass. I know, of course, like I said, there is a bunch more abilities that work, but those are the 2 ones that I'm going to be showcasing in today's video. You can always test yourself other abilities that maybe work, maybe not work, but you're just looking for damage over time, big AoE abilities. So, you know, you're just going to start off just like me. You have your Phoenix Fruit and you're ready to get started with SLAYER. So what do? First off, guys, you're going to get yourself your quest from Orochi right here, your first quest. And he's gonna tell you to defeat 10 or 20 enemies. I forgot how many it was. It's one of the 2. You're gonna go over to these guys right here. The Weak Ninjas, 50 HP. You will do only 1 to 2 damage on them, but you know, it is what it is. You're gonna spam your C ability or whatever AoE dot ability you're gonna use, and boom, these guys are gonna perish. They are down for the count, and you're gonna continue this until your quest is done. Once you've done it, you're gonna go back to Orochi right here, and he is gonna give you a second quest. And this second quest is gonna say, spin this champion box, and you're like, no, I don't want to do that, because you get yourself 20,000 free spirit shards, or 40,000, I forgot one of the 2, from that quest, and you're just going to use that to upgrade your SLAYER multiplier. Because you can see, you need spirit shards and not yen to upgrade the skill. So you're going to use the spirit shards that you got to upgrade the skill, and then you're going to go back to these guys right here until you have 20k shards again, which will take a while. You will probably hit 50k damage by that, 50 damage at a time from hitting that stuff. You can see right there, I do 1.2 million. So if you hit more than 50, you're going to have to go to a new area. So you're going to just follow me to the other side of the map, and we're just going to go ahead and fly on our Phoenix. And over here, ooh, that's a little bit far. You can see there's still 50 HP, guys. But if we go past this beautiful Devil Fruit, hello Devil Fruit, we're going to see next to the library, there is a nice pack of enemies with 1.25k HP. You don't have to continue the questline. Of course you can, because it will give you some extra bonuses. And you know, a questline complete is a questline complete. So you can do that, but if you're over here, of course, just spam your AoE abilities once again. What you can do, though, is you can stand a little bit to the side if you want to AFK more and you want to get more crystal shards, is you want to hit this crystal shard at the same time as well as the enemy. So you can see right there in a second, they're going to respawn, and I'm just going to stand a little bit more to the side, so I'm going to be able to hit this shard as well as the enemy. So I'm right now destroying 4 enemies and the shard at the same time. Of course, this shard is going to give you more shards and less experience. And once you hit 1.25k damage, of course you're gonna have to move on. Of course, don't forget to keep on upgrading your SLAYER stat. I would always recommend doing that over just having gems, because you know you can get more gems later anyway at a different way. At this early leveling, you don't need any shards. Don't worry about buying champions, because we're gonna get billions of shards later on anyway. So we're gonna keep on moving on. We're gonna go to the Ice Island right here that is with the portals. This is gonna be be the next area where you're gonna have to train. And these guys over here in the corner are my favorite ones. I like them because they're near the water that is frozen. Actually, is it frozen there? No, it's just... No, it is actually frozen. Okay, nice. You're gonna be standing here and just destroy these strong ninjas. These ones have 25k HP. And you're just gonna go ahead and destroy them until you are hitting 25k damage at a time. After this, if you hit 25k, you're gonna go ahead and move to the left of this spot. That's why I like this area, because you can see right here, 25k HP, and we have Moderite that has 5 million HP. I know as well, there is an enemy right here on the left side in this town near the waterfall that is Pain. He has 500k HP, but I don't think it's actually worth it if you one-shot the 25k already to even go to him. So, you know, you can go ahead and defeat that champion. Actually, you could probably, if you are at the 1.25k area, you could probably choose between the Crystal Shard or just defeating Pain at the same time, because, you know, you're going to get a lot more Slayer XP at that same point. So, you know, you can choose between that. I personally went with the Shards just so I can get more upgrade materials, but you can as well just go for Pain for more experience. But you're just going to go ahead and defeat Madara. And, you know, that's it. That's literally all you can do. But of course, this is not the total end of this skill, because, you know, you have damage, and this damage you get more shards from. And what's the best way to get shards? I'll show you that as well. So, from these guys, you just get mainly experience. You get some shards, you know, but they hardly give you anything. So, and eventually, you're just gonna one-shot everything, and you don't really care, because right now, I'm always one-shotting Madara, you know, like, in one ability, he's totally down. So, I think it's time for me to move on. I'm right now, by the way, around 430 trillion Slayer. I would say probably if you're 1,000 trillion Slayer, you are done, to be honest. Like, there's nothing really you have to grind right now. Of course, you can always grind more for shards and for flex purposes. Maybe you want to go grind the leaderboards or whatever. But you maybe want to get all the champions. And, you know, I'm going to help you guys out with that. First off, I'll show you a location that if you're not super OP and you do want to grind shards, and you want to have a payout a little bit quicker, there is a spot over here at spawn that you're able to reach 2 crystals at the same time. So if you're standing over here and you press your C ability with the Phoenix, you can see I'm hitting this shard and this shard, which is very, very, very nice. And these ones will give you, of course, some nice crystal shards. But if you are pretty OP like I am right now, you want to grind on 100 million shard. And of course, I got a double spot for you as well. I think there's only one double spot in the game. But I could be wrong. You can always let me know, but I don't think you really need to, because if you're going to do this method anyway, you are going to AFK. So, what you're going to do, you're going to go over to this area, so you can see this is the training spot for the chakra. Then over here, next to this wall is this little crevice. You're going to stand here and you're going to press your C ability. Why you do that is because you hit both large 100 million crystals at the same time, which is absolutely crazy. And if you're wondering how many shards do you get yourselves 100 million shards from defeating both of them. So that will be 0.1 billion every time you defeat both of them, around that margin. So it's not too bad. It goes quite quick grinding these crystals, grinding the gems. But of course, if you want to do this actively, it's a lot faster, because these crystals actually have quite a long cooldown of respawning. So, you know, actively hunting the 100 million crystals around this island actually is a lot better than just standing AFK. But, you know, if you're overnighting and you're just, you know, you want to go ahead and get yourself some crystal shards, then this is the best spot, because, of course, you know, hitting 2 crystals at the same time is going to give double the results of just hitting 1. So yeah, this is the AFK method. Then as well, we're going to go into the active method, and this one is going to be best with the, of course, the new bloodline from the Season Pass 5, and I'll show you guys that in a second as well. We're going to have to quickly defeat this large crystal, and there we go. He is going to be down right now. There we go. Easy. So you can see right there, it only gives 100 million Slayer as well from these crystals. All the crystals give 160 million Slayer, so they give hardly any experience, because these ones give billions and trillions. Because you see right here, these ones give, yeah, was that 50 billion Slayer? So, you know, you don't slay crystals for the XP. You just slay them for the crystals. So we're gonna go quickly show of course, the best way to grind it with the bloodline. So we're gonna quickly take off the fruit, we're gonna summon the bloodline, and we're gonna summon our lightning skeleton. This, of course, again, is the fighting pass level 50 reward of this fighting pass, so it is quite a beast. But what's really cool about this is we have ourselves the AoE ability, the Inferno Pool. And what is really nice about this, if you're standing on this crystal, you're gonna hit it multiple times and you're gonna do so much damage. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at how fast that goes. Look at that. That's half HP on that crystal in a second. Of course, if you get more damage, you're gonna one cycle this crystal. You're gonna do 1, 2, and sometimes it's a little bit less RNG. It like because these pools spawn on random areas. But you can see this is so much faster than using the Phoenix Fruit on one crystal. So if you want to power obtain these crystals, then this is gonna be your best way to do it with this bloodline. There we go, we defeated the crystals just like that, and then you're gonna move on to the next one. And of course, this island has so many of them, so you're always gonna have a nice little area to grind on. So that's why you want to use the Fighting Pass 5 power to grind yourself a bunch of crystals. So yeah, to be honest, I think that is everything I have to teach about this method. There is, of course, two areas you can use your shards on, because, of course, you know what are you going to use your shards for. And, of course, the first one was at spawn. These ones are 25k each on the shards with your Orochi, but we don't really care about these. We care about the big boys. And if we go to the lava island, of course, in the back, there is another crystal area. And this one, guys, is gonna have the Ultra Instinct Goku that I really want. And of course, these champions cost 25 million shards each. So these are quite expensive, but like I said, with the methods I show you guys, you should probably get yourself billions of shards every single night, and then you can just go ahead and spend them on this champion thing, and you should hopefully get something. There we go, 100% Deku. Let's go. That's pretty cool. We'll do a little bit of spinning, guys. I will not try to bore you guys too much with this, because of course these chances are really small, because it's 0.49, 0.49, and 0.01. So we're mostly gonna get Dekus and Gojus. But, you know, it's fine. Maybe we're going to get something. We do have a few spots. We have 4 spots left, so we'll just do 4 more openings. And then I think we're good for today's video. Of course, let me know, guys, what kind of Slayer level are you already? Did you think this guide was useful? Is there some stuff I missed? Comment it down below. I don't think there is anything else above the 100 million crystal. Maybe there's with the Christmas update part 2 that's going to be happening next week. Or like this week, because it's... Oh, no, actually next week, because it's still Sunday. Maybe we're gonna get ourselves a bigger shard to take down, or like a Christmas shard. That would be pretty cool, with like maybe a billion HP or whatever. But up until this point, we don't see any of that. Let's quickly go ahead and as well show off 100% Deku, because he seems pretty cool. Doesn't really have that interesting stuff, but, you know, he looks pretty awesome. So there we have it, guys. That's gonna wrap up today's video on Anime Fighting Simulator on Slayer. Everything you need to know and how to train it the fastest way possible. So, you know, just do your basic quest and then start grinding after you get yourself your 20k shards, because, you know, it skips a lot of grind, because you get yourself, I think it's a 64 multiplier right off the bat, just, you know, from doing one quest, which is kind of crazy. Of course, you keep on doing the quests and keep on grinding, but this is the best way to go around. So if you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later today or tomorrow for another video. So say, guys, take care, love you, bye, thanks so much for watching, and of course as well, take care.